Welcome back everybody to FTB. My name's Warrior009 and we are in our favorite room. Last episode we finished the tier 1 Thaumcraft. We did the unified Thaumic field theory. We got a new wand. Let me see if I can, where is this wand? Is the wand here? No. Sometimes I kind of misplace my wand and we're actually going to need that. So so on a quick note, so we finished the unified Thaumic field theory. We got our new wand, which should be somewhere around here. Is it in here? There it is. Okay, so we got the Wand of the Adept. This holds 250 Vs. Our old one, the Wand of the Apprentice, only held 50 Vs, and this one charges up faster and allows us to do a couple more things. But we're going to continue doing more Thaumcraft research. The number one thing to do today is to get golems. I want golems. These are the coolest things ever, and I want to show you guys this. But we're going to try to get as much golem research done. There's a lot of aspects that we haven't really used before that we're going to be using to research these guys. A quick list. I have all the things that we're going to be using written down. So we're using Animus, Impertio, Modus, Victus, Permutatio, Solum, Saxum, Corpus, Fabrico, Herba, Instrumentum, Messis, Visum, Potentia, Cognitio, and Purus. So there's a couple that we've used before, a couple that we haven't used before, but with all of the golems, it seems like they all take Impertio. Impertio can be used you can get that aspect from levers, rubber, slime, and saddles. So I believe we have some. Where's our slime? We have slime somewhere around here. So we'll go back upstairs. We'll try to grab our slime, and I'll show you guys which aspect we're specifically looking for here. And the reason I have so many slimes is because in the newer Minecraft, slimes actually spawn up top. They're not in caves. So I'm in a swamp biome and it seems like they're everywhere. But with our slime balls, we're looking for the second one there, the little golem looking guy. That's Impertio. Like I said, you can get it from levers, rubber. I don't have any rubber, so do I have any saddles? Do I have a saddle? I thought I did. But we're going to need our crafting tables eventually. What else are we going to need? We're going to need wheat. Sugarcane's always a good thing to have. We have paper down there. Soul sand is another good one that we're going to need today. Is there anything else that I can see that jumps out right away? Doesn't look like it. So we'll go back down here and we'll start trying to get our research. The first thing's going to be the first golem aspect of the research. It's going to be Golemancy, I think. So we have our paper, we have our research table set to thorough. We're going to throw our slime balls in here, and hopefully this gives us the Impertio. If it gives us something else, I'm going to be upset. So, unknown theory. Okay, so the first thing, we did get Impertio, so that's good. So we'll research that up to a point. Okay, so this is Golemancy. Okay, it hasn't told us anything else about it though, so that's not a good thing. But with Golemancy, you're probably going to need trying to think of the other things that we're going to need. Actually, let me bring up, I have the wiki page up for aspects though. For golems, you don't necessarily need food. Maybe for the original one you need food. So, or do we need the ghost? The ghost might be a good thing to do. I think the ghost is Animus, so soul and spirit. That makes sense. Maybe solemn. Imprisonment. Yeah, we're going to imprison our golems, so we'll try our soul sand, see if that gives us anything. Okay, so it did. It gave us our Animus, which is cool. So now we have Impertio and Animus. We have two more that we have not researched yet. Your studies into animation, motion, and living creatures is beginning to bear fruit. You are sure if you can harness this power, you should be able to create and control your own magical servants. Okay, so sometimes, if you guys read these things, sometimes they do give you a clue. Bearing fruit, I mean, that kind of makes sense with food. So we might be able to get Victus, which is food. So sometimes it works out, and like it did right there. Victus was kind of a clue in the whatever you want, the description here. So be careful, like when you guys are reading these things, like pay attention and kind of look at what you're actually going for. So, and it's never a bad idea to do some research like up ahead of time, whether you're watching these episodes or looking on the wiki or watching other people. Like look for patterns. Like all of the golems are basically going to take Imperatio. Is it Imperado? Well, it might be Imperado and not Imperatio. Either way, but look for patterns, because otherwise you're going to start doing some research on things that you might not want to do. Like right now I could be looking up Thaumic bees, and I don't want to be doing that, so I did the quick research and did Imperatio. But we're still looking for our last thing here. Motion. Motion's the other thing I think we're looking for, right? Bear fruit, animation, and motion. So we have animation through the animus. We had bear fruit. That was our what was that? Oh, that was Victus. So motion. What was motion? Motion's probably, is it the modus? Modus is, you can get modus from a slime. No, you can't. You can get that from rubber. I don't have any rubber. Do you have any wood? I know doors. I believe doors give you motion because they move. Like they're kind of animated. They have an animation in Minecraft. So do we have any doors sitting around? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna make some. Take some of this oak wood that we got here. Another doors have it. Yeah, doors have the little motion thing, so we'll look at that. That has at the far right there the little guy that's moving. But another thing that has motion are these things, trapdoors. So we'll actually make a couple of these because these are easier to make, and they take you actually get 2 of them for the same amount of wood. So 8 should be enough. We have the 1 door, so we'll try. I'm pretty sure it's the motion, which is modus. So we'll try our wooden door. Hopefully give us modus. And it didn't. Will trapdoors do it? It did, but it didn't give us enough. Okay, so we gotta make more. Hopefully 10's enough. So we'll throw our trapdoors back in here. Another thing you can do for modus, doors, boats, trapdoors, rubber, and minecart. Minecart's a little expensive. Rubber, if you have rubber available, that's obviously probably the best thing to do because it's renewable. Really? Really? You're not going to give me enough there? Do we have any more? Crap. Alright, gotta go grab more wood and make more trapdoors. I thought that would have given us a lot more than it did. These guys. So hopefully I don't have to make too many more. I don't want to be wasting all of the wood and wasting a lot of time here, so we'll make 4 more, maybe. 4 should be enough. Barely. Okay, so now we have a Golem and I. Your study is into animation, motion. Yeah. We've already read this, but magical servants. So we will research that. We'll look it up in our Thaumonomicon. And magical workers. Now you're gonna need these. These are called golem animation cores, which are obviously bricks and nidor, and then 2 more aspects down here that we're gonna have to use in our infusion altar. And I did name these things, or I put signs over it so I don't confuse these. This is our arcane work table, like the sign says. And this is our infusion altar. The infusion altar, which we made last episode, allows us to put more aspects into a crafting recipe by throwing them into our cauldron. So we're going to be able to do that. But there's a couple more things we still need to look up. Those specialty things. There's different types of golems that we need to research. I wonder what that is. That looks like another golem. Okay, so we'll put our original thing back in. So we're looking for Imperado. I was calling it Imperatio before, but we're going for Imperado. Control, command, dominate. That's kind of what we're looking for from servants. So, not in a bad way. But we'll research this again. Try to get something like I said, all of the golems are going to use Imperado. So if you have a lot of slime balls or something, what else? You use levers, saddles, or rubber. Rubber's another good one. So Golem Animation Core Perception. Okay, I wasn't quite expecting to get that one, but Perception. What's gonna go with Perception? Probably the did I bring my carrots? Carrots have like that night vision aspect to it. Oh, I have carrots, duh. Let's see. The little eyeball there, I believe that's what is that called? That is called, it is on my list, Vism, which is carrots, cinnabar, glowstone, and spider eyes. So carrots are obviously the easiest thing to get, but I'm gonna assume that perception, perception and appearance kind of the same. Once again, another clue that you guys kind of have to like figure out. Once you know what a lot of these aspects are called, you can kind of get it to work out a little bit faster. So it is carrots or the Vism. So and it gave us our last one, which is good. Permutatio. We know exactly what we need for this. This is our handy dandy seeds. We need a lot of these, so we'll put our seeds in. We'll finish up the research like that. We will look at this. You believe you'll be able to modify the basic golem core, enabling you to create and control golems that are much more perceptive than the norm. Okay. Have a much larger perceptive range, allowing them to traverse longer distances to perform their tasks. Okay, so what this, I believe what this does is this makes it so that they can go a farther distance. I want to say the original distance is only 8 blocks, and then this gives you 16. Don't quote me on that, but it does make it so they, like, you guys will see once we make them, but different golems have different tasks like associated with them. Different golems can do different things. So for example, let's say we have a golem that will take stuff to a chest. It will only see a certain distance from the original chest. With the perception, it's going to be able to see a little bit farther, so that's always a good thing. But obviously you guys will see that. We'll probably be needing that eventually, but we'll look up another golem thing, hopefully. Maybe not. I have no idea what this is going to be. Crap. I don't think any of my golems used aqua. That's another thing you can do. If you guys know that none of your things are going to take aqua or aren't going to be like useful, you can just take it out and research a new thing. And once again, it's going to give us freaking aqua. Why are you doing that? It's probably going to do the same exact thing. Alright, well that was kind of useless. What's going to use aqua? Not that. Nope. Alright. I know for a fact that I am not going to use aqua, so we're going to put those away. We're going to try to... What else can we... We can make levers and try to just get the... I should grab some cobblestone. Try to get the original golems that we're looking for. Cobble. Make some sticks. I believe levers, oh yeah, that's a better system right there. Instead of, because with slime balls you're getting a couple. You got aqua, you have Impertio or Imperado, keep missaying it, and then the last one, a little spiral essence. So we'll go back over here with our levers. Wherever they went, there they are. You better give me something good. Okay, so this is probably going to more than likely be a golem. Also have Saxum, which is stone. Good enough, we have cobblestone, which gives us Saxum, so we'll research that. And Infernal Furnace. This thing's cool. Not exactly what I wanted, but this thing's really cool. Ah, crap. What's going to go into a furnace, though? Probably fire or Ignis, so we'll grab this. Yep, there it is. Oh my god. This is using a lot of my netherrack. Okay, so Ignis, we got 3 more. Elemental creatures that frequent the nether knows as blazes seem like they would make a perfect source of heat. Crap. What the heck is going to go into an Infernal Furnace? Furnace. What can go into a furnace? You guys need to think what can go into a furnace. Yeah, might as well try it. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, it worked. Oh, that's perfect. That was the perfect item. That was lucky, actually. I just saw that I had it and try it. And Precantatio. We'll take our silverwood. Actually, can I make these into... No. My mouse is on the other... Okay, that was weird. We'll get this last thing, and this is a huge research thing. So what? 6 different things. So now we have our Infernal Furnace. This thing's really cool. I don't know if... I'm not going to be able to make it today, but... Elemental creatures known... Yeah. We've already seen this. So... This is branching off of our Unified Thaumic Field Theory, Infernal Furnace. This is cool because it takes... I'm trying to think what this... This is kind of like Railcraft. If you guys have ever seen Railcraft, to make coke ovens, you had to do a specific pattern. That's kind of interesting. But, so this will take nether brick, obsidian... As you guys can see, empty space, lava, iron bars, more obsidian, nether brick. So it takes these items, you need to make it in this very specific pattern. If you don't make it like this, it won't work. And then if you hit it with your wand, obviously this takes 100 Vs, so you wouldn't be able to do it with a Wand of the Apprentice. You need our Wand of the Adept or something higher. So, but we'll read this on the side here. By capturing a blaze and harnessing its energy within a furnace crafted from obsidian and nether brick, you have created a highly efficient and fuel-free furnace. So efficient, in fact, that occasionally it will produce bonus materials in the form of nuggets or other items. It does, however, consume a small amount of Vs to smelt items. It should also be noted that the magic holding the blaze is a somewhat fragile, and the occasional bit of flux escapes into the aura, but when is progress not without risk? That was a question. Items you wish to smelt needs to be dropped into the top of the furnace where this empty slot's going to be, and it will be spit out the front where the iron bars are. So this is a really cool item. I have seen this before. Some of you, actually most of you probably haven't seen it before, unless you're watching a different series, but we'll be making one of those soon. And the golems actually work really well with the Infernal Furnace, so I'm hoping I can get more freaking golems. Alright. Let's just make a bunch more levers and try to get... I want golems. That's like the #1 thing I want. I wish I could like set a thing like a little taskbar like golems. Only research that. This better be golems. Stone Golem worker. Okay, so for stone golem workers, chances are we're probably going to need stone, some sort of stone. I'm out of cobblestone though, that's kind of an issue. We're going to go grab some more cobblestone. Grab some more of our... Did I use all my carrots? I did not, okay. Cobblestone. And if you guys have ever wondered, like, when I'm looking in chests why I have more things from one episode to the other, that's because I do a lot of mining. Like, I might be on this world for like 4 hours a day. You guys see 30 minutes of that. So, yeah. I'm doing mining and stuff and building all the things like off camera, so. Alright, so we have Saxum. Please give me the last... Ah, damn it. Alright, so you think you may have found a way to apply the principles that you've learned to golems. The result may be a golem capable of carrying loads to and from containers. Cool. Stone golems. What's going to go with a Stone Golem, though? What was that movement thing? We had a movement one. Forget, what was the Animus from? Animus was from Soul Sand. So chances are it's probably... No? What was the other thing we were looking for? Was it Modus? Oh, that's what it was. It was the... Damn it. Make a bunch of these. I should have grabbed a lot more wood too. Alright, so we'll put our trapdoors in. Yep, okay. And the last one, our trusty seeds. Come on. Okay. Stone Golem Worker. So we'll look at this. Properties of stone. Yeah, I already read it. So we'll go to that. Stone Golem Worker. So to make one of these, you need stone bricks, Golem animation core, which we looked up before, but now there's basic, speed, intelligence. There's a couple different ones, which is what these are. So we've already done the perception one. There's speed. One of these is speed, intelligence, and strength, I think, is the other one. So, but we can make these intelligent enough to move and place items into the side of an inventory they were assigned to. It is also possible to specify which item they should remove from their inventory, meaning they will ignore anything else. Okay, so that's cool. What else can we make here? Like green... Oh, that's what... Okay, so another thing, once we make the golems, you guys will see, you need markers. When you make a marker, it kind of... Well, I'll just read this because it'll explain it a lot better than I can explain it. Marker blocks are used by stone golems to determine where they should take the items they are carrying. Marker blocks need to be placed adjacent to another inventory, and if a stone golem is nearby, it will take any item from its chest and place them in marked containers. The golem will take items to any marked container by default, but it can also be assigned to a specific color of marker blocks, meaning it will only take items to inventories marked with that color. The side a marker block is placed adjacent to an inventory is important, as golems will only place or take items from the side of the marked inventory. I don't quite understand that part, but we'll see that eventually. But what else are we going to need? More levers? More... Damn. I'm just going through... I don't want to make all the levers at once, but I might have to. So as you guys can see, now research is taking a little bit more items, a little bit more complicated items. So you want to be careful with that. Come on. Okay. Golem animation core intelligence. Great. Intelligence. What was the book one? We had books. Books. Did I have books? No, but I have paper. Paper works. Paper has the cognitio. Yeah, so learning, knowledge, inquiry. Chances are intelligence has something to do with that, so. Okay. And our seeds. See, I'm starting to get good at this because now I know what the aspects are actually like called and stuff, so it's a lot easier once you learn some of the aspects. Like I said before, you can start doing these things a lot better. Alright, so we'll read this. You believe you'll be able to modify the basic golem core, enabling you to create and control golems that are much smarter than the norm. They better be smart. Alright, so now we've researched our perception and our intelligence. What else can we get here? Another lever. Try these again. Okay. Unknown theory. Wonderful. Well, not taking any of those. I don't think any of them take... One of them does take messes. I do remember that. Not this one, though. Victus? Nope. Try our soul sand. Oh, this is giving us something. I don't want to be using that. I do have some of it, so I don't mind using it, I guess. Even though I'm going to be using everything. Jesus. Research it. There we go. Alright, clay golem worker. So for clay, we have... Oh, we're probably going to need the motion again. For any of the golem workers, you're going to need your Imperado and your motion. So, oh, and the last one's going to be seeds again. So it seems, if you guys can see the pattern now, most of them, if not all of them, take Imperado, which is control and command. Most of the actual golems themselves have taken modus and permutatio. So, and kind of the wild card has been this last one, whether it's Solum or Stone. I believe it was Saxum was the other one. So you guys need to look for patterns when it comes to doing some of these things. Alright, further studies into the properties of earth and stone has led you to a possible refinement of the stone golem. You believe a golem crafted from clay might be able to keep a chest stocked with items you instruct it to. You know, that'd be kind of useful if he had a... I wonder if you could keep a... Let's say theoretically you had a furnace. Or, better yet, a steam engine. Steam engine's perfect example here. I don't think it does, but what if it did? If a clay golem was able to keep a steam engine stocked with coal, that would be pretty cool. And if that works, that'd be amazing. If not, then... Actually, let's see. Unlike stone golems, clay golems will try to keep items you specify in the inventory it is assigned to. It can be commanded to keep the exact number you specify, or as many as it can fit in the container. It will fetch these items from other inventories within range that has been marked with marker blocks. Alright, so it doesn't quite seem like we can do that, but... who knows, we might be able to like get something that actually does that, which would be pretty cool. Like make a system that's gonna make that work. I'm gonna need to go grab more, more wooden planks. Then we'll come back and hopefully we'll get the last golem. I think there's only 3. Right? Clay, stone, oh, there's 4. I haven't gotten straw or the tallow one yet. So we need... Where's all the wood? There it is. So we'll just grab more of this. We'll make more levers, and there's still a lot more to do in golems, so this might be a little bit longer episode to see if I can just keep going as far as I possibly can here. And we actually need to make levers, so make you. Levers. Unknown theory. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Anything? Nope. What can we get? Try to get the permutatio. Alright. We'll get that. So what's this going to make us? Tallow golem worker. Alright, so the other one was the movement, the trapdoors, so we'll make a couple more of these. We will put our trapdoors in. Hopefully that will give us our last, or modus, which it did, but this has 5 aspects to it. Holy crap. Okay, so tallow. Next step would be help you with other things around the lab. That doesn't really... Tallow. Didn't we just make tallow? What did tallow use? Well, we made magic tallow, which took corpus. So maybe it takes corpus. Corpus is just like... I mean, rotten flesh would work. I don't... We'll try a corpus here. Ha! See? You remember things, you find the pattern, we'll grab... actually, corpus you can just get from, like, other meats and stuff in your... I have a list here. Bones, flesh, eggs, chickens, all those good things. And we'll use rotten flesh. I'm hoping to get soul shards situated soon enough where we can just make endless like mob traps and stuff like that. So Hopefully I'll have a lot of rotten flesh eventually. Alright, so that's Corpus Fabrico. Create, construct, work. This one actually took our crafting tables, right? Yeah. So this was from another one. I forget what research we exactly did to get Fabrico. But this will give us our tallow golem workers. Mastered the art of making golems fetch and carry for you. The next step would be to make the help you with other things around. That didn't sound right. The next step would be to make the help. Yeah, I think that was a typo. Oh, and it's connected to tallow. Okay. What do these guys do? Particularly well suited to work in Thaumcraft, particularly alchemical apparatuses. Wow, that's a nice. While assigned to assist with a crucible and given a bucket, they are capable of keeping it supplied with water. Oh, I want to make you. I didn't think it had to be a tallow golem worker, but we're going to be doing a lot of the research today, and then obviously we'll be doing a lot of golems in the next episode, but from what that from the Thaumanomicon, what that kind of said was you can make it so that a tallow golem worker, if you assigned it to the crucible here and gave it a bucket, it would go to a water source. If you put a marker block in the middle there, it would take it from the middle block instead of like this one or this one where it'd screw it up. If you had a 4x4, and I'm getting a call. But anyways, so you put a marker block. Actually, I have to take this call, so we will be right back after this call. Okay, we are back. I'm sorry about that. I had to take that call. That was important. So what I was saying here, you could take a marker block with the golems, and it would take it from the middle here instead of the sides. You could do a 4x4, which would work regardless. It would just take it from like the nearest thing, but that's a good thing to have around your Thaum room here. It will always keep your crucible filled, which is perfect. We're going to obviously see some more applications of that, but let's see if we can get a couple more of the golem things done. Because what are we going on here? We're like, we're about like 35 minutes in, roughly, depending on the change of how much time's done. So we'll do more of our levers here. Try to get another one of these guys, or not. What'd that give us? Fractus? Wand of the Frost. I don't really want that. We'll put you away. Don't want you. What are we going to need? Seeds? Maybe? Straw Golem Worker. It worked. Okay. So we did herba. For those herbs, plants, grass, what can we use? Cactus, sapling, seeds, cocoa. Oh, I meant to use cocoa for that, but didn't quite expect it to do two at once. What are we going to need for straw golems? Probably our levers again. Get the Imperado. And wow, this is a 6-piece thing? Crap. What are we going to need? Straw. Straw? Wheat, maybe? Maybe? Okay. Instrumentum and modus. So our modus is our trapdoors. Don't use all my trapdoors. Oh, I clicked it one too many times. And instrumentum. Yeah. Anvil, flint, tools, shears, and anvils. I put anvils down twice. Do I have any flint? I don't have any flint with me. We'll go grab some flint. You can put tools in, like if you made a bunch of wooden tools or whatever, you can just throw them in there. Research them, or use it as research. Where's the flint? I know I had flint. Flint? Where the hell did the flint go? I am not crazy. I know I had. Oh, is that flint? That's flint. There it is. I was like, I knew I had some. Last time I did mining, I got a bunch of just found gravel after gravel after gravel, and is just dropping flint everywhere. So flint will give us our instrumentum, and this gives us our straw golem workers. You believe you have found a way to increase the perceptive abilities of golems and make them more aware of their surroundings. A good test of your theory would be a golem that can harvest crops and plants. Oh my god. That might be the greatest golem of them all. If that does what I think it does. Placed anywhere, and as long as there are fully grown crops, reeds, or plants nearby, it will harvest them. Unfortunately, straw makes a poor construction material, which means the golem cannot carry anything. Harvested materials will simply fall to the ground. Smart versions of the straw golem can also instantly replant. This is awesome. Alright, so I think what we can do here, we can make a straw golem worker and make them just go around and hit all the crops down. And then we take one of these other guys, whether it's a stone or probably a stone. Take a stone golem worker. Isn't there a wooden golem worker? I always thought there was a wooden one. Maybe it's is it the first one? What is the first one? What spots a... Oh, that just does lucite. Okay, but what we can do here, we can make the straw golem worker, knock things down, and then use another golem, whether it's a wooden or a stone, or we'll have to figure out exactly what to do. But hopefully they can like pick up things. So over at our carrot and potato farm, if it works the way it says it works, it would be awesome if it just knocked things down and replanted it right away. I mean, that was the best thing. See, these golems are amazing. Like, you can't beat them, really. Is there anything else in... I know there's other things in golems that we can... What else can we get here? There's a couple more of these things. Advanced workers. Wonder what those are. Oh, it's probably those things. Which we need that. Whatever that is. That might be tier 3, so we'll try to get these two though. These are probably the other, because we already did perception and intelligence. So the other ones are going to be speed and strength, I think. If that makes sense. So speed. Well, actually, all of them have taken, so far almost everything has taken permutatio. So let's see if that gives us anything. Wow, that used all of our seeds. I need a golem that I can just tell, like, yell at, be like, go grab seeds, and it goes like all the way over here and grabs them. Go grab every material that I want. So like I said here, this is hoping I can get a golem to like knock all this stuff down. So it'd be like, knock that down, replant something, and then have another guy come over and actually we'll just take more seeds. Have another guy take it off of the ground and put it into the chest, because then I would never have to touch this again. I could just walk in whenever I need seeds or carrots, and they would do it right when they are grown, instead of me like waiting for everything to be grown. So that would be pretty cool to get that going. We will put more seeds in here. Alright, wand of equal trade. I do not want you, not yet. We'll put you in our little handy dandy chest. Is there anything that these guys are gonna need? Blech. Nope. Modus maybe? Unknown theory. So we got something. It's not necessarily a good thing. Actually, we'll make one more set here. I wonder if a button has modus. If a button had it, I'd be wasting a lot of this. Damn it! Trapdoors. Finished research. You better research it now. Using a lot of trapdoors on you. Okay. Unknown theory still. Perfect. Exactly what I don't want. We'll try Permutatio again. That didn't give me anything. That's not a good sign. That is really not a good sign. Oh, I have no idea what this is going to be. What are you going to be? What the heck is using this? I want golems. I don't want your other crap. Solemn. Grab more of you. What is this making? Arcane Levitator? The heck is that? Oh, I think I know what this is actually. Not that that helps. The heck is an arc? I know what it is, but I don't want you. I want golems. We'll do you later. What can we get for? What else do I need for golems? All of the golems have used the seeds. Or the golem and seed, or what is this actually? The Imperado. Oh, that's why I kept misspelling it, because it's misspelled on my sheet here. Levers, slimes. Oh. You suck. Yeah, research table. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's going to allow me to do any more golem research. The aspects that I'm looking for golems don't seem to be working, so we're gonna have to probably end this here. I do want to do golems next episode. I might have to do some research. I don't really want to. I might have to do some research before that though, like on some of the things that we got here, so that it gets rid of those and allows me to do some of this. So I might make another episode doing that research, but not necessarily have that as the next episode. I want golems. I want to start doing golems. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to do a little bit more research on camera. But like I said, maybe not. It might not be the next episode. It might be like 1 or 2 down the road where it actually becomes relevant. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and I'll just tell you guys what I've researched. But I hope you guys learned something in this episode. Once again, we did a lot of golem research. We got, what did we get? We got an Infernal Furnace, which is really cool. We'll be showing that. We have Golem and C. We did all 4 of these golems. There's actually 5 golems because there's a wooden one. We got 2 of the animation cores. There's 4 altogether. So I'm hoping to get, like, actually do these in the next couple episodes. So keep a lookout for that. But once again, if you enjoyed the episode, just leave a like. Shares and favorites do help me out. It lets me know that you guys are actually enjoying this between the likes and the favorites and stuff like that, and that you guys want to see more. If you want to leave a comment, leave a suggestion, anything like that. I'm always looking for suggestions, especially now for now that I'm trying to balance 3 series. We have Tekkit. Tekkit's not gone yet, but I said this last episode, we're going to start trying to transition over to this. There's still things in Tekkit that I cannot do in here, like equivalent exchange, so we'll do some more of that in Tekkit eventually. I still have Volts. Volts is... I'm just having more fun in this than I am in Volts right now, but I'm planning on doing more Volt stuff, so I'm hoping to get that going once again. But trying to like wrap up everything. What else do I need to explain? Anything else? Anybody else want to explain anything? Oh wait, I'm the only one here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and have a nice day.